Up to this point, no one will argue that one of the best tablets in the universe was made on Earth. One of the best companies on Earth that makes tablets is Samsung, and one of the best Samsung tablet ever manufactured is of course the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6. Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 comes with one box, 2 memory versions, 3 colors for me and you, and 5-digit price if you buy it in new Taiwan dollar. Starting price of 23,910 new Taiwan dollars. I actually got it for 22,770 new Taiwan dollars, which include the keyboardless cover, a set of loudspeakers, and part of their Singles Day promotions, a Panasonic hair shaver. The latter is not worth mentioning, but I was quite happy with the smooth flake that it gave me. The S6 that I bought is one with a beautiful greyish body with 6GB RAM, 128GB ROM, the cheapest version, but one can opt for a slightly more expensive version to enjoy an extra 2GB of RAM and twice the storage. It makes one question herself whether she needs the extra storage, considering both versions include a microSD memory extension slot for up to 1TB or 1000GB. I was skeptical at first to buy the higher end version of the Tab S6, but I did end up being skeptical anyway. Let's talk about the camera. The camera is great. There's nothing negative really I would say about the camera. What? Who am I to judge the camera made by someone else where I never even ever made one? It was great to say the least. If someone were to look at my cooking notes that I made in class or the sketches I did for my portfolio, I guarantee they would make comments, if any, to the recipes and sketches respectively, instead of counting the number of pixels there's in the photo. In the technical level though, wide angle is a great idea for this tablet. Shame goes when the video camera does not allow for shooting videos higher than 30 FPS, or at least the system that comes with it does not support. FPS constitutes to the number of frames you can capture in a second. As we all know, videos are fundamentally collected pictures set in motion by the trickery made in our occipital lobes. Yes. Higher frame rate per second means the more frames it will project to help convince our brain this is a continuous motion video and makes the video more fluid. This is not a big problem overall, but it certainly reduces the individual evaluation of tablet's camera to make cool slow-mo videos to show off to your friends' grades, or IET, CM, CS, VS, OYF grades. Next are the questions. What do children love the most? Sex? Children consist of both males and females. Oh sorry, it seems you misunderstood. It may seem to you that I have made a relatively inappropriate inference of children adoring sex, but no, I asked about the things that children love, did not answer it, then proceeded to ask the sexes or genders of children, which is also males and females, like us. Never had I said specifically that sex is what they love to do. Let's move on. S6 tablets comes with 3 colors you can choose from: gray, blue, and periwinkle burgundy and magenta. I chose the gray so that when I'm old, I do not have to worry about the evidence that I was balding when watching Netflix in a cafe with my Tab S6. Some of my sketches, I use Adobe Sketchbook to picture most of my ideas, and the S Pen complements this desire of mine very well. With pressure-sensitive screen, not iPad smooth but still okay drawing strokes, and easy referencing, I'm seeing Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 as more and more of my mother, who understands and loves me, with which I will continuously utilize to create more inspiring artworks. Okay, unrelated, but I'd love to introduce my pet paper origami fish, Sven. Never mind. The sweet gimmick of Samsung devices, not including their household fridges and vacuum cleaners, is S Pen. It comes as one price package with the tablet, unless you lost it before it's even shipped, which is not logically possible. This S Pen has many features, but so many Android developers are too lazy to support it. Just like the one guy in the class who has very good grades but terrible attitudes, arrogant and shit. Nobody wants to give him the credit. Nobody wants to be his partner on school projects. No one wants to develop an app for him. Still, writing with S Pen on S Notes is like scribbling a piece of smooth resin into a glass. I'll leave it to you to decide if it's a good thing or not. Some likes it rough, but many likes it soft and slippery. To me, it gets the job of pretending to take notes in classes to prevent teachers from talking and taking away my tablet because electronic devices are not allowed in class. Done well. Where did I stop? Right. Snapdragon 8150, popularly known as Snapdragon 855. It's the second newest leak as of last year when I read the article. Actually, no. Snapdragon 865 is not here. Just cool to hear and cool to take note of the components that make up smart devices. That Snapdragon 865 in Samsung S20 as well done. Well, I've drawn many artworks in my days. The day began when I first started using Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 and its accomplice, the Bixby. Hey, S Pen is there too, of course. I will not say much for this feature, video editing, because there's a saying, videos speak a million words. Still, this is relative to the frame rate of the video. As we all know already, a picture speaks 1,000 words. With simple calculations, we can make out the number of a 12-minute, 47 seconds of 30 frames per second to be of 2.301 times 10 to the power of 7 words. Text mode, Tab S6. This video of me in Taiwan is shot, recorded, edited, and published. In summary, unless you have so much money you can buy a time machine to buy Tab S7, why not indulge yourself in Samsung Galaxy Tab S6? It is great and I approve this message. Or do I? Well, this blog journal voice over is typed and recorded and published with my Tab S6. Didn't I tell you the drawing that I have been drawing is my mom and her lover, my dad. Love it. So the big question is, should you upgrade your Apple iPad Pro 2020 to Samsung Galaxy Tab S6? Answer is no. You should not. iPad Pro uses A12X Bionic chip and is now upgraded to A12Z while Tab S6 uses Snapdragon 855. Scientifically, there's no way a bionic entity can turn into dragons. Besides, do you want Apple to be eaten by a dragon in a snap? Do you want Apple to be eaten by a dragon in a snap? Do you want Apple to be eaten by a dragon in a snap? People often talk about what they like about their life partners. I'm going to discuss about things I despise. Being myself. But I think we are running out of time, so see you next week.